It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Bucks will end the road trip here before heading back to Milwaukee.
And it seems like every win they string together, this group gets tougher and tougher to beat. Playing beautiful basketball here of late.
And I think the key is you can't get complacent because you're in a groove. Remember, any team is capable of winning on any given night.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancers.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
A nice shot by McDaniel. So, Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Bucket is good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Conley, following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Giannis. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Conley outside. And Lopez pulls it down.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A second chance effort. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Credit Julius Randle, off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Out to Conley. To the wing right side. Randle from outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And if he gets the space, Randle absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner 3.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace for the players. They played their hearts out.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Back to Edwards. And slammed up by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's tipped. Trent, right side. Out to the wing. Back to Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bucks leading by 8. 11 feet away. Again, Giannis missing. Down low. Reed gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Rollins. They get it back. Out left to the wing. The 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Garza. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Nice D from Lillard. Out to the right wing. Back to Giannis. Here's Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They get it back. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Fires for three. That shot no good. Left side out of the Kumbo. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Reed with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Pass to Garza. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. Got it. Good job in the low post. Reeves got his second bucket of the night. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner three now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the... Oh, what a dunk! Out below! How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Reed with the block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Here's Prince. Scoreless thus far. The wide open look here for Kuzma.
I tell you what, he has gone stone cold here to start this quarter.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Poked away. Prince outside. From downtown. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Prince. Pass to Kuzma. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.